We are now joined by Vice President of Enrollment Management at Babson College, Ruth Ann Matson. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Now, this is such an exciting conversation because Babson College was just named the second best college in the country. This is according to the Wall Street Journal. Amazing. I know you guys have got to be so excited on campus.
We really are. It's for the second year in a row. So it's great to join company like Stanford, Yale, Princeton, and Harvard and be recognized for the work that we have done collectively for many, many years. So we're super excited about the recognition.
And what was it like in the moment that you found out that you have made this list now for a second year? Like that moment to be given that honor again, what was that initial response?
Well, your heart drops, especially I work in enrollment management. And so I know what that means for the recruitment process. And I know what it means for the faculty to get recognized for their work in the classroom. I also know what it means for the students who are here today on campus and excited about the fact that they go to a college that's being recognized. So it's just really, really nice to see, certainly, and well deserved on all fronts.
Now, you don't make the list 2 years in a row for nothing. This is the opportunity to brag here. Tell us what sets Babson apart from other schools around the country.
So Babson has made a lot of investment in entrepreneurial leadership for many, many years, many decades. But we've invested in the Herring Family Entrepreneurial Village, which brings together faculty, students, staff, just to learn and innovate and be creative and bring social impact to the world. So that's exciting. The investments that we've made have been really impactful. In addition to that, we have been entrepreneurial leaders impacting communities everywhere for many decades. We've seen the success in the classroom. We've seen the innovative curriculum make a difference. We've seen our alumni, over 46,000 alumni, go out and do great things in over 100 countries. So it's just been really nice to be able to share that with so many different stakeholders within the community.
Now, Ruthann, I'm curious to know, just about 3 years ago, Babson was at about 126th on the same list. What do you think made the college able to make this big jump? And I think maybe that question is, what do you think helped make the jump in addition to what you've already listed? Because the investment and all of the things that have been done sound like reasons that would absolutely make Babson jump to the top. But I'm just curious if you wanted to add anything else to that.
Oh, absolutely. It's all about the outcomes. So rankings are now acknowledging that it's not just about the students that enter the colleges and universities. It's about what that college does to change their environment and make their success, make them able to have that success, right? So it is about the outcomes more than it's ever been before. We're certainly seeing the outcomes. 97.7% of our undergraduates who graduate have a job or in grad school within 6 months after that graduation. And their average starting salary is well over 77,500. So if you think back to when you graduated from college to have that kind of salary, it's amazing. So it really is the impact and what we're doing for our students. So when they graduate, they do have the capability of going out there and having a great success.
Yes, listen, some young ears would perk up hearing that because I wasn't making anything close to $77,000 as a after I graduated.
Not many were.
What I mean, and so many of the things you've said have already answered this, but I do want to ask, what else do you think has been able to give your students a leg up? It seems like you all do a really good job in terms of investing in them from the moment they walk into the door to the moment that they leave, which is reflective in this ranking here. But talk to us specifically about how you've been able to give your students that leg up.
It's the experiential learning. It's our faculty. We offer our new first-time students in their first year coming in the opportunity to create, to launch businesses. And that really is the difference. It's a difference maker. We have a course that's all year long with those first New Year students that's called Foundations of Management and Entrepreneurship. And they learn how to work together in small groups, create a vision, and actually deliver on that vision. So that really has made a huge impact on our students.
Now, after all of this, someone may say, okay, wait, I think I want to apply. I want to go to Babson. Talk to us about what does it take to get in? What steps should they be taking? Where do they start?
So we have a holistic review process, which means we don't necessarily require a certain SAT or ACT. What we look for are core competencies. We want to make sure that a student has done everything they possibly can to set themselves up for success. So taking the most difficult courses in their high school curriculum, performing at a very high level in high school, doing things outside of the classroom, really showing a comprehensive approach to being a student. But we don't have specific cutoffs. We like to look at the person. What have they overcome? What have they actually done to make a difference in the world? And I think they should apply.
Okay. Is there anything else that you think is important to include that I didn't ask you specifically?
So I think Babson has just been a tremendous asset for higher education and for students for many, many years. But it is kind of the shift in approach in the way that some of these ranking agencies are now acknowledging the success and what really does matter. And now families have more direct line of sight to data more today than any other time. And so the return on investment, the value proposition has real meaning. And that's something that Babson has been able to deliver on for many years. And it's great to see that acknowledgement once again with a #2 rating from Wall Street Journal.
Well, Ruth Ann Matson, the Vice President of Enrollment Management at Babson College, we thank you so much for taking this time with us. And again, congratulations. You guys should be so excited.
We are. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.